Catholics think they're slick and they're getting on my last fucking nerve because when I described that something with this, you know how people can't use the same words exactly to say the same thing. So there is a virtue to being able to see how people say the same thing and settling with their perspective that they mean the same thing, instead of quibbling over vernacular and jargon, even if it's not really jargon because it's English. But for instance, when I said because they were saying that is the Pope is a Catholic allowed to not believe the Pope's, like they have like a supreme authority? You're really not allowed to disagree. And I was just thinking how unchristly it is, because you're taking the authority of another man having infallibility over your own dissemination. So I was like, you're not really authorized to believe anybody without using your own dissemination, right? And I know that they use the word discernment. That's their word. They have their words. I know what all their words are. So I didn't use the word discernment. I said dissemination, knowing it means the same thing. And they fucking push back. They say it doesn't make any sense what you're saying, discernment. I told them dissemination. You're telling me what word to use. I said it's jargon. They said that doesn't make any sense. So is it even the point of what you're fucking arguing, or are you just able to see, oh, he's not one of us because he doesn't use our particular words? You need the sensibility to be able to see when two perspectives fucking match up. I hate y'all. You're getting on my last fucking nerve with that shit. Because the vicar of Christ, who in the line of succession of Saint Peter, is ordained Pope. So you can't not take his stance. So then fuck, he's still a nigga, so he doesn't need to come out with a fucking stance, because I already know this motherfucker is gonna say Christ is God, is king. And then when you say Christ is God, they push back against it. You're getting on, y'all Catholics getting on my fucking nerves. I'm been born into it and everything. I understand everything that went along, up into this present modern age was all together in the same household. You had a family member that was Catholic. You had a family member that was socialist. You had a family member that was socialist, Catholic, some national, what's it called? Nationalist, some nationalism. Like you have in your household is a hodgepodge, and they all consider themselves Catholic, even if they consider themselves non-practicing or something. They have this, and sola scriptura and filioque and stuff like that. Upper room Randy. It's like you don't want to get in an argument with big draws. You don't want to get in an argument with big draws, especially if you want to be a known rapper, because there's all these unknown rappers that when people are described as having been murdered and thrown in a ditch, they don't describe him as as a person or a human being. He was a rapper. A fucking rapper? Catholics are not going to be able to help black folks identify who among us is really putting on, because Big U and like people like George Floyd or something, they just sell drugs to kids and counterfeit money, and they do everything. So because you can do a turkey drive and give away backpacks, then you're going to push back against the moratorium on porn. You're gonna be getting in our way, and the Catholics and everybody, they won't rock the boat. They'll ride the wave. They're not doing the wave. They're wave riders. So they won't rock the boat.